everyone. Today we are going to start with the next topic, which is nutrition in animals. So basically what is nutrition in animal means how the animals obtain its food. So nutrition in animal basically comprises of 5 steps. So basic 5 steps of nutrition are, so simply we are going to discuss about the nutrition in animal. These are the 5 basic steps which are common in both unicellular and multicellular organisms. So first step is ingestion. So ingestion simply means the intake of food. Intake of food means how the animal intake its food, and that process of intake of food is called the ingestion. And the second one is digestion. Now, what do you mean by digestion? Means the food which the organism obtain is basically in the complex form, which is not easily digestible. So first of all, that complex food is broken down into the simpler ones with the help of digestive enzymes. Okay, and that process of breaking down of complex food into simpler one is called the digestion. The third one is absorption. So what is absorption? Only the digested food comes into the blood through the intestine wall, and that food is only absorbed, and that absorbed food basically provide energy. Means what is the function of that absorbed food? That absorbed food provide energy to the cell or the organism for its growth and maintenance, and that process is known as the assimilation. Now all the food is not completely digested into the body. Some food particle remain in the state which is undigestible, and that undigested food is passed out from the body, and that process is called as egestion. So these were the basic 5 steps which are common between unicellular and multicellular organisms. So today we are going to emphasize much on nutrition in unicellular organisms. So let's start with the nutrition in unicellular organisms. So as you have studied in class 9, what is unicellular organism? Unicellular organisms are the organisms which are made up of only one type of cell. So here in unicellular organism, we will study about the nutrition in amoeba and paramecium. So one by one, we will study about nutrition in amoeba and the nutrition in paramecium. So let's start with the nutrition in amoeba. So amoeba is what? Amoeba is a unicellular organism which feeds on microscopic plants and animals which floats on water where it lives. मीन्स क्या हुआ, अमीबा जो है वाटर में रहने वाले स्मॉल प्लांट्स और एनिमल्स में डिपेंडेंट होता है. मीन्स जो हैबिटेट है अमीबा का दैट इज वाटर, एंड इट टेक्स फूड फ्रॉम द स्मॉल प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल growing in the water. Okay, so holozoic nutrition. Holozoic type of nutrition we have discussed in last class. In our last class we have discussed about the holozoic nutrition. Means the organism they take the solid food. Okay, so amoeba, how the amoeba take food? The process by which the amoeba take its food, that process of taking the food is called phagocytosis. Phagocytosis. Phagocytosis क्या है? The process by which amoeba obtain its food. So amoeba obtain its food. Phagocytosis is composed of two words, phago plus cytosis. Phago means to engulf and phagocytosis related to cytoplasm. So food is directly engulfed into the cytoplasm. As we have discussed earlier, that nutrition comprises of 5 steps. So how these 5 steps are applicable in amoeba? So let's start with the 5 steps. So this is the body of amoeba. This is nucleus and this is cytoplasm. And these appendages are known as pseudopodia. Now, actually what happens, this is the body of pseudoamoeba and these irregular appendages are known as the pseudopodia. Now, what happened during the first step, which was ingestion? So, whenever any food particle come close to amoeba, this is a food particle. So, you will here label it as the food particle. Okay. These are the pseudopodia we have already drawn. So what happens actually? Amoeba takes its food with the help of these pseudopodia. Okay, this step of taking the food is known as ingestion. Whenever food particles come close to amoeba, pseudopodia fuses the food particle and completely envelops it in the food vacuole like this. So herever the food particle comes and this form the food vacuole. So this is the step of ingestion. Pseudopodia, food particle come close to the body of amoeba. Pseudopodia, with the help of pseudopodia, amoeba capture its food and it envelops completely into the food vacuole and enters into the cytoplasm. Now second step was what? In the second step, as this is again the body of amoeba and this is the food vacuole. This is nucleus and this is cytoplasm again. Now what happened during digestion? Cytoplasm of the amoeba releases enzyme which helps to digest the food and that process is known as digestion. Now what will happen? This digested food will get absorbed into the body of amoeba. Amoeba की body से food कैसे absorb होगा? Digested food from vacuole, the food comes into the cytoplasm and that process of absorption of digested food is the third step, which is absorption. And what happened during the next step? In the assimilation, the food particle which comes into the, now here during the digestion, that temporary stomach or the food vacuole disappear and after the absorption of digested food, amoeba grows its size. As we already studied that assimilation is the process of absorption of digested food which provide energy and helps to grow the amoeba. So this is the step of assimilation. Now how the undigested waste passes out from the body of amoeba? There is no anus or no any particular organ in the amoeba. So how undigested food is passed out from the body? With the, now what happens? The cell membrane of amoeba rupture at any point. Suppose like here, this membrane ruptures and undigested food particles comes out from the body of amoeba. And this fifth step is known as egestion. So this was all about the nutrition in amoeba. Ingestion, the amoeba takes food with the help of pseudopodia. During the digestion, the cytoplasm of body of amoeba releases the digestive enzyme which helps to digest the food and digested food get absorbed into the body of amoeba from vacuole to cytoplasm as the food moves from vacuole to cytoplasm. Then amoeba grows its size and that is the process of assimilation and undigested food passes out from the body of amoeba when membrane ruptures at any point. So this was about the amoeba. Now let's study the nutrition in paramecium. So we are going to start with the nutrition in paramecium. So this is the structure of paramecium. Now what happens? As we have studied that in amoeba, pseudopodia helps amoeba to capture the food. Now what happens in paramecium? Paramecium also lives in water, and paramecium, as you have seen, that on its outer side it have hair-like cell, and these hair-like cells are known as hair-like cells are called cilia, and movement of cilia causes paramecium to absorb the food. Now the question arises, how cilia beat? Water currents causes cilia to beat easily, which helps the paramecium to capture its food into its cell body. Rest all the 5 steps are same as like in amoeba. Means now the food particles come into the cytoplasm and enzymes are released by the cytoplasm, which helps to digest the food, and that is the second step, digestion. As similarly in the amoeba, the third step is absorption. Means the digested food gets absorbed into the body of paramecium. And fourth one, this absorbed food provide energy. That process is called the assimilation. And again the fifth step is same, that undigested food is passed out from the body of paramecium. So this was all about the nutrition in unicellular animals. With this, thanks.